Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and Addictions number 155. We're moving along. It's November now, but I want to wrap up October. So I've brought out some finishes and some new things I started. So grab a cup and join me. Today I have a cream soda. It's because it's late at night and I don't know, I just wanted something decaffeinated. And I just thought I needed to do this video. So here we are. All right, so we were working on Whip It Good. And that was a make-along where you took out your languishing whips and you tried to finish as many as you could. And you got entered into the drawings, random drawings weekly, and final grand prize at the end. So that's what I'm going to show you, one of those finishes. Now, I had a couple of them done, and as we did that make-along, I finished them, but I kept one back, and I haven't shown yet. So earlier in the summer, we were doing a make-along where it was a sweater that I designed, and I finished this one. And I had one going in blue that I hadn't finished yet. So I finished that one over the Whip It Good time. So this one was a blue one. And I did this one with the stripe in the sleeve, where I didn't do the stripe on the mauve one. So there's your difference. So they did come out really cute. The blue one has a little bit less of a fancy button on it, but it has the same pattern in the body as the pink one. Just a little bit more lacy here than this one. But yeah, real cute. Now this was ordered, so the person that is supposed to get this one, if they would, if they still want it, it's all ready to go. And yeah, so that is amazing that I got that done. And then if you have followed Hats, and More Hats for any length of time, then you know that I usually challenge myself to do at least one hat a month. And I use the yarn that is the spotlighted yarn for that month, and that also is what the winner wins. Now if you look over there, all the way over there is my Unforgettable Waves hat for October, and I showed it in the last video too. But this month I also challenged myself to do a knit hat, and I finished it. So this is the one where it was in the Knit Picks book, and it was color work, and I said that it looked like I was going to have a difficult time, but I did finish it. And I also added a pom-pom that I found in my last Yarnable, one of the Yarnables or one of the Jimmy Beans. I'm not sure which one now, but it looks perfect on this hat. So there is my color work hat. It is definitely something to be proud of. However, there is a couple mistakes
One is in the eyes. No, it's not. There's no mistake in the eyes. I'm sorry. It is in the very top of the pumpkin. Some of them are not centered. Like that one is centered perfect. And that one is. And that one is. But there's a couple that are not centered perfect. And I was counting. So when I made the first count wrong, the rest of them were off by one. But other than that, I didn't do bad. I did figure out, though, when you're catching your floats or any time when you're changing color, loosen up the stitches on your right hand needle. Loosen them. So when you catch your float and then you go on, it will, when it retightens, the float will be loose. I didn't know that. I know it now. And anyway, as far as the brand, as never doing this before, I think I didn't do bad. It doesn't really tighten up. It puckers a little bit here and there, but not really bad for a beginner. So I'm quite proud of it, and I'm sure my daughter's gonna steal it because she's the Halloween queen, don't you know? Yeah. So she hasn't seen it yet. I haven't seen her since I made it, and I wasn't about to give it to her right before I videotaped it, so that wasn't happening. All right. Okay. So now on to everything else. I showed you that. I showed you that. Okay. A couple weeks ago, I started a dress on Creating with Christy. And that is only part 2 is done so far. It is a little cotton dress. And we will be creating this together and starting part 3 shortly. It's not something I was trying to hurry on. But I am going to be adding some of my Lulu to this dress and making it cuter. And so anyway, that is one thing we are doing, and part 3 will be up soon. So if you haven't started it, go ahead and start part 1 and part 2, and then you'll be ready for part 3 when it starts. Now, this last week on the live, we started a new project. Whip It Good ended, and we started a new project. This project is a dress and a sweater set. It is for a little bit bigger child. Like mine is probably going to be more into a year or 2 years. It looks like it's just a little bit bigger, but I'm loving it so far. I did go up 1 hook size to the 7, so a 4.5 is what I'm using. I am using the cream color from Baby Bee, which is Hobby Lobby. That's my cream color. I'm almost out, and I ordered more because I'm going to be using the cream on other projects, so why not? And it was on sale this week. My second color in my dress will be the Baby Bee teddy bear, which matches the cream. It's a little bit, yeah, there you go. There you go. Yep, I'm using orange because my third color and my sweater will end up being this color, so you can see the cream. Yeah. So we started, week number 1 is 8 rows, and we have now, this is the back, so let's turn it right. That is my 8 rows plus starting week number 2. I am going to be announcing that on the live, so yeah, this is gonna be cute. All right, so that is what's going on. And I also talked about the Christmas. We have done in the past a Secret Santa Christmas, like a swap. And I usually ask everyone to sign up by November 15th and start, you know, and I do the matchup, so to speak, or the swap partners. And sometimes you don't know. It's a mystery because it's Secret Santa. Well, this year it's going to be Secret Santa, yes. And what you do is, if you want to enter, you will send me an ornament. It has to be handmade, and it has to be sent to me at the address below in the description box. And what you can do is send me anything, you know, little things, you know, for your Secret Santa. Now, these ornaments, I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to put them in the Secret Santa. So everybody that sends an ornament is going to get one in return. But they're going to go through me instead of I match them up. That way, I get to open them on my Vlogmas. And then I will spin a wheel, and I will send each person that gives me an ornament will get one from someone else. And probably some other little tidbits in there. So if you make stitch markers or whatever, and you want to send your secret person, yarny friend, another thing, whatever's in the bag that comes with the ornament, I will send them. Okay, so they'll also get a handmade stitch marker from me in their bag, and they will be entered into the Christmas ornament swap giveaway. So during Vlogmas, I will be announcing what that yarn will be, and it'll have a little project bag, and that person who wins the ornament swap grand prize will get that. So don't forget to enter. Make some kind of an ornament and send it to me. I'm going to be putting up an announcement for this. And in that announcement, you can put in patterns that you used for your ornament. That ought to be fun, right? We can share ornament patterns. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is my hats for November. Well, I had been getting a couple of yarns for some hats and stuff. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with them, but I got a few yarns, big twist yarns. And so November hats is going to be this kind of yarn for the giveaway for November. So I'm using big twist for that. And this happens to be the blue ombre one. And here's the stitch marker for this month. It is a blue one. I just thought it would be nice to use the blue one because it's blue yarn. But you have your choice of the blue ombre or the speckled blue. This is the big twist. It's 100% acrylic. It's a value yarn. It's 269 yards. And it's a medium 4. So you get your choice of either of the blues, or I'm going to add in this colorway also. And this is the purple ombre. Isn't that nice? All right, so those are the 3 colors you can choose if you're the winner for November. And I am using the purple one first. Now I'm going to try to do is a whole bunch of these hats. I don't know how many I'm going to end up with, but I'm using the purple first. And I started the hat. Now, what I liked about it was, I saw this was one that they did on Daisy Farm Crafts. And it's called the, yeah, she had it in the picture, she had it with the speckled yarns here, like a firecracker yarn, and you do the hat topper at the same time. And I don't know exactly what she called that off of here. It doesn't say. It just says crochet ribbed fun fringe hat. So when you do it, you do this fringe as you go. See that? And so I started it in this colorway, in the purple ombre. Isn't that pretty? So this is going to be for girls. The girls are going to get these. I'm going to put them in their stockings. So I'm going to do, you know, one for everybody. All the different, the little kids, right? So I have 3 little kids. And then I have a couple a little bit bigger ones. And then I have a boy. So I have like 5 or 6 I got to make, right? So I figured, what the heck? I'll make them all different colors. And then, you know, I'll get sick of it after a while. And I'll be like, no, I'm not doing anymore. But let's see how many I can do. What's nice is this is so easily adapted to the size that you want. So they have a hat chart in here in this pattern. And this is a free pattern. Yeah, I'll link it below. So I thought that would be really cute. I linked it in the November hats in the middle of the page, like I always do. It's linked in there. And it's using 1 ball, 205 yards, and a size H hook. And all you do is slip stitches and half double crochets in the back loop. How easy is that? So I figured, what the heck, I'm going to do these. So those are my hats for November started. And I also got another pattern today I want to start. And I'm thinking it's going to be, it's going to be Vlogmas. Yes, it is. I got it today. It's an exciting pattern for Vlogmas. And so I'm hoping that everybody will do it. All right, well, we'll take care. Take a moment out of each day. Be creative. Talk to you later. Bye-bye for now. Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and another Yarnable unbagging. This one is November 2023, and I haven't even cut the bag open yet. And every month we're so excited to see what they have in here. Now this one feels quite heavy. So you never know what they're going to put in for the extras. This is the one where you have to wait on the waiting list until they reopen and add more people. Yeah. So here we go. There's November. Always some crinkling, right? These are themed. Yarnable is put out by Hypnotic Yarn, and you can always add more to your bag by picking a theme. Picking your 1 skein or 2 skeins, and you can do sock weight or DK weight, which I do the DK weight for now. They usually, lately, they've been putting in a project bag like this one and putting all the goodies in it. And so you can use it later and put it in a project. So I've been putting some into my basket game, and that's been fun. Okay, let's see. I'll put another one in here pretty soon. All right, the theme for the month of November is, let's see. Sinful delight. Okay, so things that are like good to make yourself feel better, right? I'm guessing. All right. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. That's Emily Bronte from the poem Fall Leaves Fall. All right, so we have a bunch of extras here, and they are, one of them is experience autumn's embrace with this indulgent cinnamon spice soap. Okay, so this is this one. And this is a cinnamon spice soap by Little House on the Homestead. Oh, wow. Oh, does that ever smell good? That really smells wonderful. Oh, I'm going to enjoy that. That is really nice. Pamper yourself, it says. Infuse your space with the warm, serene glow of the cinnamon swirl soy candle from Angela Rose Studios, bringing an autumn touch to your home as you work on your fall projects. Hand poured in Richland Center, Wisconsin. Oh, it's beautiful. Cinnamon swirl. I have to light that one. I usually light them in the fall. I really like candles. That is beautiful. Thank you. Notes of vanilla, cinnamon, and sugar. That's exactly what it smells like. Okay, and then we have showcase the love in your stitches with these washer and dryer safe, made with love garment tags from Fox and Pine. Adding the perfect personal touch to your finished objects this season. So she sent us 2 project tags by Fox and Pine Stitches. One's a llama or a sheep, and one says made with love. That is adorable. Those are adorable. All right, and then you get the project bag. Yeah. And this one's a red one. So that is so nice. Then on the back, it usually has something like a did you know? Yes, did you know? Did you know that cinnamon was a highly prized commodity in the ancient world, at times more valuable than gold, due to its aromatic properties and its wide array of uses, including in the mummification process in ancient Egypt. Wow. Well, that is cool. Okay, so are we going to have some of these colors in our November box? I am guessing we are. Our yarn is here in this little bag, so you can't see it right away. We'll look in here. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Sinful Delight Plush DK. Look at that. Just gorgeous. 85 Superwash Merino and 15 Nylon. Look at those colors. This is gorgeous. This is just gorgeous. I really like a lot. I like gold. I really do. This is just beautiful. Thank you for joining me opening up our Yarnable. Just love everything every month. It's so beautiful. I'm glad I started this one. All right, take care, everyone. Take a moment out of each day and be creative. Talk to you later. Bye for now.